Hey guys, welcome to the vlog, and it's gonna be just a Punky's World vlog. I have last night's video in processing, and we are going to start wrapping this up. I will give you a little update of how I feel. Very weak. But I did check out that yard sale. This is the best kind of yard sale. Free. So I will show you my haul. Mostly books, cookbooks. My mother and I are both big into old cookbooks. This gift wrap I had to make do with what you can find at the convenience store, which is fine, you know, whatever works, I guess. So I chose green because it's Christmas, and it was the closest thing to Christmas I could find. And you're literally going to wrap one gift and it's wrapping the store. I did a unit. Well, I might get one more out of it. It's a small bit. But once you get some, I'm not quite sure. I might get one of them. One of them might be the right size to wrap with that. It is cute. Little paper for sure. I'm weak, but I'm better than I was, so I'll take that. Trying to make this nice. Okay, I'm back. I had to change your battery. Like I said, best kind of yard sale. Absolutely free. In the garbage. And take a look at what we got. Okay. Yeah, I was shocked when I got there. It said tag sale, and then it said everything free. And I went, and the lady came out, and I said, "Is that true?" Like, yep. Yeah, I think I'll throw that away. Somebody has been using, and then these are cutouts of recipes. Somebody's been using their private mail as their, there we go. What do you call it? Bookmarks. And as you can see, I'm actually wearing lipstick today. Not wearing makeup, but I am wearing lipstick. So, it's a start. Okay, let's just show you what I got. That's a whole pile of books. The best kind. Free! Okay, wash your hair with whipped cream and hundreds more offbeat uses for even more brand name products. As never advertised on television. That's so funny. Let's just see if I can find a year on this thing. A date. 1997. This is gonna be fun, actually. So this one I really, really look forward to. All the rest of the cookbooks. Sorry. This is the Maine Coastal Cookbook. Huh. And back here, and it says a conflict cook or the whole art of mastery of cookery, fitted for all degrees and qualities. I mean, it's insane, the different sections it has and stuff. And it has an area for you to put your own recipes. But yeah, my mother's from Maine, and so recipes from Maine, I'll take recipes from Maine. They're not all fish, which is what you might think. This looks old. Let's Down East recipes dating from all the way back to 1664, and the copyright is 1963. So yeah, it's a pretty old book. Okay, Make It Now, Bake It Later, number 4. More make-aheads, all tasty and fun. Oh my goodness, this is a handwritten book. There is no copyright. It's a handwritten book. Guys, this is insane. Each page has a notes page on it that you can if you're modifying the recipe for your family for some reason. Right there. I will tell you what these smell like. They've been in a basement for a while, but it's okay. Like I said, this does not have a okay, copyright 1970, Barbara Goodfellow. It looks handwritten. Maybe it's not, but it looks handwritten. There's short ribs, dinner in a dish. But look at this. It looks handwritten. How cool is that? Next up, A World of Baking, another old book. My mother and I have an old cookbook. Well, it's mine now, but I had it upside down. Okay. Somebody got these at a sale somewhere, and I say that because there are prices in them. 1968 on this one. So yeah, I have one that I will show you. I'm all done going through these. I'll have to pause you so I can go get it. That is an old cookbook. We're talking old enough that it's got recipes in it you probably wouldn't use for things like animals that we don't eat today, okay? Like a raccoon or something. It's that old. This is macrobiotic cooking. Basically, it's healthy cooking. This is from 1980 and 1983. Okay. You know, just really healthy cooking. Whole grains, natural desserts. seafoods, making your own condiments, dressing, spreads, sauces, and dips. Because macrobiotics are the bigger, microbiotics are the smaller size nutrients, and macrobiotics are the larger size nutrients. And this one is the Rodale Cookbook from Rodale Press. Again, there's extras in here. Has a name in it. This one is the 12th printing on recycled paper, June 1977. Who ever even thought of printing on recycled paper back then? But evidently someone did. It looks like you can tell it's from the 70s. Take a look at the intro page. Whoops. Under the vegetables, you can tell very 70s lettering, very 70s style. But yeah, that's awesome. So excuse me. I'm looking forward to experimenting. You know, with some one-pot wonders and whatever. So, which I like doing, especially on my own. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if it's possible for these companies like Amazon and whoever else uses contracted drivers to get any more creepy than a white panel van creeping down the side streets of Douglas, Massachusetts, with a barely readable New Jersey license plate. And I only know it was New Jersey because the state was completely wiped out. The lettering was terrible. It said Garden State on the bottom. Like, really? With 0 markings. And it's like, could you possibly get any creepier 1 week before Halloween? Or at any time. So, yeah. I am going to pause you and I'm going to go get that other cookbook. I think that cookbook is from the 40s. It may be earlier. Hold on. I couldn't find it. But I know it's around here. I just have to figure out what I did with the cookbooks. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my own cookbook collection. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Like I said, they do smell like they've been in a basement. But I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go check last night's video, see how it's progressing. Oh. It's getting there. Sorry guys, I'm sick to my tummy. But I do want to show you. And there we go. It's under there. And I do have room over here, as you can see. Here, there, for the other 2 gifts. And I have one more that I need to figure out. And that is, what do you get 80-year-old couple who doesn't need anything. So that's going to be a trick, but we'll figure it out. I am also working on Kid Missing. What I might do today, because I can just sit here and do it, is go ahead and film November. I've put it on the calendar already. And at least it will be filmed. I have my own, this is the Kid Missing one right here. This little card right here, Kid Missing. So I think I will get November filmed. It will mean that I still have to make posters and edit, but at least it'll be filmed. I am so pleased with my house. After I got off of isolation, well, out of isolation, I actually stripped my bed. So I ended up making laundry for myself, but it's okay, because I can do it anytime this week. So, and I do need to go get blood work this week, so that'll be fun. I have to make sure one day I get up early enough, because my appointment is November 1st, which is a week from Tuesday. So I should get it I should just get it Tuesday. And that way all of the blood work comes in. So, excuse me. So that will be good. Oh, was this the Kid Missing? No, I'm pretty sure that one was. Anyway, don't mind me. So that's the plan for today. I also have 2 videos to get up. I have our decorating video. I have this video, which was the supper video. And I have the decorating video to get up, as well as the one we're making right now. So that's 3. At some point in the day, and it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I may make another video. Again, I can't wait for those clings to come in. I'm going to order them immediately at the beginning of the month so that they come in and I'm able to decorate my windows a little bit. I like the ones I chose. I chose kitty cats. They're all dressed as Santas and as snowflakes, and it's really cool. So, and like I said, I am going to use that screen window. And they won't get ruined out there because, again, it's a window and the screen is on the outside. So they'll be on the window. Excuse me. And I believe these double-sided, so I can actually see them, which is nice. You know, I've noticed that when I sit here in my videos, you can't really see what's here in the background. So I'm going to roll you up because I do want to show you this. This was supposed to be my background for for my videos. There's Mario and Luigi. Those are diamond paintings that I actually made. So, those are pretty cool. And we have Ric Flair. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Excuse me. But yeah, that was my goal, was to have that as my. I may be able to set it up better as my backdrop in the new place. But I'm not moving that desk. Believe me, I would like to, because I would like to put it in a different spot. I would like to turn it, but I don't know. What do you guys think? In case you're wondering how I'm bending that down, it has a cover that closes over where the buttons go, and it's open because the mic is plugged in, so I just pull on it. But what do you guys think about moving the desk? I'm thinking of turning it so that it's up against the wall. First of all, there'll be more room in the room. Second, when I sit there, I can face television. Because if I have it, here's my thought. If I have it against the wall, okay, here, so it's directly underneath Mario and Luigi. I'm thinking that the chair would be here, okay, facing here, but at the same time it turns, so it would be, okay, the chair would be facing that way. However, the chair turns and I wouldn't have this shelf in my way every time I wanted to watch TV. So I'm thinking that I want to clear it off completely and move it. So what I think I'll do, hello, is I'm gonna pause the vlog here. I'm not gonna end it. I'm gonna pause it, and I'm going to get everything off the top of there and put it on this table here. Going that table. Just making sure I had it. Move it away and flip that. I also think it will be tidier in terms of wires. So I'm thinking that that is what I'm going to do. So wish me luck. I will show you the results when I am done. I will be back, I promise. I'm back, guys. Okay, I did it. It's been moved. Okay. You can see it's been moved. It's over here up against the wall now. Let's move the chair out of the way for the moment. That is up against the wall now. Directly underneath Mario and Luigi. I put the other table here. I actually think it looks really good. Let me know what you think in the comments. Got my garbage can, my paper, scramblers down there where they go. And look at the space. Look at the space in the room. Look at this. You could freaking hold a dance in here. I'm not going to be doing that, but you could. Let me bring this back over here. The chair, that is. I think now that this is done, I can consider. Hey, get over here. There it is. Filming November, but I'm thinking, let me see how the backdrop looks now that I've moved the desk. It actually looks better. You can see all of Mario in the background there. And that's good, because I'll end up putting me over there. I might, don't mind me guys, I'm working towards something for Kid Missing here. Yeah, there's Mario over here. Poster will be over on this side underneath Luigi. So yeah, that's perfect. And I'll be right here. So yeah, I think that's going to be perfect. I did sweep my kitchen. I have not, what do you call it? Washed the floor. I don't have the energy yet. But I have swept it. Like I said, I think you can see Mario and Luigi a little better. Definitely more even underneath me, what I wanted, you know, like above me, what I wanted. So and it gives me room, you know, gives me room to film other videos, because it changes the dynamic of the room a little bit, so that I can take this table here, this table, and use it as I do for makeup, genealogy, wrestling, whatever I have that I need to put something on the table, and I want you on the other side of the table. But I also have a place to keep it out of the way, so that I have a full open room here. By the way, I don't know if you've ever seen what my TV is actually on. This is a desk my neighbor gave me. This is a drawer. This has controllers in it. This folds down because it's supposed to be for a, my brain is not functioning, keyboard. And I have extra paper, some strategy guides, and the ones I was actually playing. You fold that up, slide it in. So, but it's actually in really nice condition. I'm gonna pull that up just a little bit. Grandmother. Take this ugly tape and put it in there. There. And I'm going to take the birthday wrapping paper and put it away. I'm actually going to put it in here because I blocked all the room. So, yeah. I think this is going to work out very nicely. And as far as watching television, goes, guys, I just simply turn and put my feet up on the, can you see it? Yeah, it's right there. Right? Trying to point to it on the camera. There. It's right here. I watch TV. And I do not have this shelf in my way, which was a problem. This shelf was a problem in terms of the television. Can you see the shelf right here? Yeah, I like it. It's organized, but not good when it's in front of a television. So I have dinner made, as you know. That's the next video that's going up after this one. This one is flying, so. O-U-T-I-N-E. My evening routine. It's not really my nighttime routine. It's just what I do in the evenings, like getting the dishes done, doing prep work for the next day, stuff like that. Evening. So that's kind of, like I said, it's what I do. It's, I'm very happy with this though, because I can literally turn and watch TV. I can work on my computer. And if I'm looking at the TV and the computer, I can bring the, either that table or around that table. I can just turn around, put that table right here, eat, or put my computer on it, or my notebook if I'm watching true crime videos, trying to get ideas and stuff. So yeah, this is gonna work out perfectly. And right behind me, I have all the notebooks. So yeah, I'm glad that I chose to move this. There's a lot more room in here. I think this is going to be good. And like I said, I do think that Mario and Luigi look really cool above the desk. That is how I pictured them, above the desk. I don't know if you can, let me see if I can. Oops. There, now you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. Above the desk. See? That's pretty cool. Yeah, that is, I just threw a picture, any kind of picture. I need to put this in I'm gonna put this in vlogs. Done. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go back to edit because I have another video on here that needs to be edited on this chip card. Yep. Yeah, I made my supper and everything last night. I was gonna make sausage and eggs and discovered I didn't have any sausage, so yeah. As you can tell, I don't feel too bad today. I am weak. I am weak as all get out. But I'm trying to work through it. And another thing that this does is this helps when we're doing genealogy videos and I want you to be able to see the camera. Can bring you in so that you can hopefully see the camera. Hey guys, I decided to decorate for Christmas. Yep. And I really don't care what anybody has to say about it. Because you know what? I need some spirit. Not only am I dealing with the fact that I am completely on my own for the Christmas season again. Or, well, for the entire season. I am just coming out of my COVID-19 cocoon, and I felt that I wanted to, and we'll deal with that. There we go. That's not going to take long either. Why do I have 2 of those? There we go. 13 minutes left on that one. That's good. Let me turn it back to me here, guys. Oops. Okay. I'm going to go back over here where I'm in the light. There we go. I just felt like I needed spirit, given the fact that, like I said, I'm just coming out of a COVID-19 cocoon. I am I'm, what, a year? Not even a year since I lost my mother. So this is going to be the first year completely and utterly on my own in terms of the holiday season, rather than last year, at least for part of it. She was sort of with me, you know what I mean? Even though she wasn't at the house, she was with me. If that makes any sense. She was living. She was in the hospital. Those of you who don't know, my mother passed away December 19th, 2021. And that was not fun. As it wouldn't be for anyone. That train is backwards. Not to mention the fact that I need to put it in a different spot. There we go. Put it up here. She had battled for years with a terrible lung disease. And there, that's fixed. She became septic, and her kidneys failed, and they never recovered. So she passed away. She was 67 years old, which isn't terribly old. I know in talking about the Christmas season and all of the fall season and Halloween, Christmas, and Thanksgiving, you don't want to hear it. But it's kind of cathartic for me. She came home from the first hospital the day after Thanksgiving. She had been in for probably a week. About a week. And she wasn't ready to come home, but she was determined to come home. And And the following day, which would have been Saturday, because she came home on Friday, the day after Thanksgiving, and on Saturday, she was in just horrifying condition. And we called the doctor. The doctor convinced her to go to the other hospital. And she did. She was on the way there. My friend and I got into an automobile accident, leaving my shoulder still messed up to this day. Because the guy came at us at a pretty, well, I would say probably going about 40 and 40, 45, something like that. And he hit us right in my door. Well, first he kind of hit the front quarter panel, then he hit my door. He hit us twice. There's nothing I can think of much worse than looking up. I heard my friend say F, and I saw it, and it just, the tone, I knew something was seriously wrong. Because we were just nervously riding to the hospital, knew we couldn't keep up with the ambulance, weren't even going to try. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I hear F. And I looked to my left, the driver's side. I'm in the United States, my left. And I see her knuckles white, holding on for dear life to the steering wheel, and a look of absolute horror on her face. I turned to my right just in time to see this very large truck, thank God we were in a large truck, coming at us with chrome around the grill, and just like huge Ford truck. Look at that going, uh-oh. You know, kind of, even though you're not really thinking it, you know that this is bad, and you're not avoiding it. And it happens too fast for you to do one darn thing. So, but like I said, by the time I turned to my right, I saw the vehicle, I saw all that chrome and coming straight at me. And I just remember not having a chance to think about anything. No panic, no oh my God, no scream, no nothing, just shock of here is this huge vehicle coming at me, and there's nothing I can do. I had no thoughts because I didn't have a chance to have a thought, if that makes sense. And so he hit us, pushed us into the on-ramp. Because we were on the road, and then there's a grass median, and then there's the on-ramp, the state highway. He pushed us over the median and into the on-ramp. So after he slammed into us in a rental truck, by the way, because she'd already been rear-ended in her own truck. He pulled off, he got behind us and parked, and they met. I called police. I said, look, we just got slammed into, you know. I know exactly where we are. We're at the on-ramp, but, you know. Right down the street from my house, you know. It's not far from my house, the on-ramp to the state highway. So, you know, it's just past a gas station. Not the one you've seen me go to, a different one. Down by the mill, where I took you to show you where my father worked all those years. Yeah, it's down past that. It's the on-ramp. And so I knew exactly where we were when I called the police. And the police came, and they wrote a report. I actually ended up seeing a doctor in the ER that day because I was in so much pain. And nothing going on with the bones, just it's soft tissue damage. It's most likely the rotator cuff. And I know that I need to see the orthopedist, but I haven't been able to. I was actually referred to one. In the meantime, all this is going on. I finally get cleared from the doctor. And I'm in a waiting room by myself, like a little box waiting room where they put me by myself. And I'm trying to get a hold of family and stuff because this isn't good. I knew she wasn't good. And she and so they had me come down and sit with her, and they were going to intubate, which they did. And I thought she was going to recover. When she actually got off the ventilator, I thought she was going to recover. But yeah, because I was always told that if she went on a vent, she would never get off of it. Well, the doctor was wrong about that because she did. But she never recovered from the ventilator. So her kidneys shut down. They should have been treating her kidneys when they first started shutting down, but they waited. I also just wanted to say that it bothers me that certain people, and I won't name any names, blame me and blame my mother's best friend for my mother's passing. Outright blame us because we, as if we had a choice, allowed her to come home that one day. I still don't think that one day made a very big bit of difference. I really don't. I don't. I just don't believe that one day was the difference between life and death, considering that nothing was happening to her in the other hospital. And all of a sudden the next day she's on a vent because they never treated her lungs in the other hospital at all. She was just sitting there suffering. And sorry, nope. They were giving her oxygen, her regular nasal cannula oxygen was up to 4 liters from 2. And that's really all they were doing. They did some blood work occasionally, and that's really all they were doing, and it was irritating her because her attitude was, I can do the same what I'm doing here in my own bed. And I couldn't disagree with her. But for someone to actually say that they blamed, in particular, her best friend for her death because she brought her home. She was back in the hospital within 24 hours. So, not buying it. I'm sorry, you don't go from barely being treated in one hospital to being ventilated in another hospital in less than 24 hours. I'm sorry. Well, there having been something wrong to begin with, which there was. But anyway, we're coming up on an anniversary, in case you can't tell, and I just needed to vent. And I hope you don't mind. No pun intended. I hope you don't mind that. It's funny. I know exactly what killed her. I'm still not 100% certain. Well, I know what killed my father, okay? I know that my father had severe heart disease. My father actually had heart disease for years, but he didn't have high blood pressure. His blood pressure was actually pretty good. Had high cholesterol, which he was being treated for. But yeah, his heart was not functioning well. So I understand all that. That being said, it is believed he had cancer also. Some believe he had lung cancer, but the problem with that theory was that all of the tests came back negative. So yeah, that's not the case. My mother and I had a theory that we agreed on, that he had either bladder or an advanced prostate cancer, possibly. Something along those lines. That was our theory. Kidney, maybe, but for us, it was maybe bladder, but probably advanced prostate. That was based on years of living with the man. And signs and symptoms, and he was having heart trouble. We just didn't know it. Because he would rub his arm. He said, I just got a crick. I'm old, you know. No, Dad. Turns out you were having small heart attacks. We just didn't know it. My point here is just watch your parents and try to as they get older, watch them. Try to pay attention to the signs their bodies are given, because they don't always pay attention to it. Doesn't mean you're going to be able to convince them to do anything about it, but that's just for me. My biggest, I don't know if it's a regret, but the thing I wish most is that I would have been able to recognize that something was going on with my dad before it got to the point of too late. Excuse me, I say that, but we always knew what was wrong with my mom. My mom was diagnosed with COPD in 2000 and I want to say 2008 was the first time she had, well, no, because she had a significant hospitalization when we were at the other house, or two. I think she had one. So I think it was before we moved here that she was actually diagnosed, that she went on oxygen in 2008. 2 years after we moved here. So I think the hardest thing for me with her getting sick over the years as her disease progressed was that it was frustrating to me, not that she was sick. It was frustrating to me, or maybe saddening to me is a better way of putting it, that she wasn't my mom anymore. I mean, she was still my mother, but she wasn't the woman I grew up with. You know? And maybe that's harder when you are young with your parent. I don't know how to explain it. My father was 30 years old when I was born. So by the time I have real memories of my father, he's 35 years old, you know? But my mother, on the other hand, I was with her constantly. And my mother was only 20 years old when I was born. Literally had just turned 20 the month before I was born. She was 19 when she was pregnant. So, and no, I wasn't an oops. I was actually planned. My parents were married, and they planned me to have me right away. I was planned. But anyway, so I grew up around my mother as a very young woman, and I also grew up in some ways with my mother. So for me, it's a little bit different, you know, because it's not the person that I knew, you know, as her disease progressed. She wasn't the person I knew. She wasn't. I'm going to tell you a couple of quick stories here. You know what I'm going to do? This video is getting a little long in the tooth. So I am going to end this video, but I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you some mom stories. I want to thank you for joining me here as we moved things around, and I think that video is done. Oh, that's it. It's checking. And just for listening to me vent and explaining why I felt the need to decorate early. Not that I need to explain that to anybody, but I wanted to explain it. Why I wanted to decorate early. So I'll be back with a video I'm going to call Mommy Stories. My lips are hurting. Not from talking, they're hurting from just, they've been so dried out and swollen from the dry air and getting over a virus. And yeah, I did find that I did better. I left my humidifier on for a couple hours last night, and I did not turn my overhead fan on, which is extremely drying. So I definitely did better. And I'm going to check's complete. So let's get this going. Oops. Add. Click. Save. I am actually going to let you know how that lunch was too. Just haven't eaten it yet. I'll just use that one. Anyway, save. Publish. And over here, yeah, that one is still working. That's okay. I'm just going to tweet it. I've been tweeting most of these videos, guys, rather than Facebooking them because my Facebook would just be overloaded. So yeah, that's, I would love to know why this is not moving. Oh, yeah, I guess it is moving. Anyway, that's one video up. So, thank you for joining me in rearranging the room and just doing an entire vlog, really. I know it's going to be long, and I'm sorry. But I hope you enjoy it. I know I enjoy my vlogs. I'm just trying to figure out, and if you have any idea, let me know. And I'm watching it on the screen. Why my audio and my video are not syncing. I don't know how to fix that. So if you know, let me know. I'm watching the screen and I can see. Anyway, so I'll see you for another video. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and God bless you.